Hi, I'm Dr. Vals. Today I'd like to address three basic questions that often get thrown at me as a professional. I'm a vet surgeon and I'm the founder and CEO of Vet Planet Veterinary Center. What are these questions? Number one, some people ask me, what's the best time of the day to feed my new puppy? The second question is, how often should I feed my new puppy in a day? And the third question is, what quantity of food should I administer to attain maximal growth for my new puppy because I want them to grow big and look fine? This video is geared towards answering these questions. Please listen very carefully. What time of the day should I feed my new puppy? I always ask them, what time is convenient for you? And they get surprised. Why do I ask? And I will tell them, it's not a question of what time of the day. The question is the consistency in the timing of feeding. Choose a time that is convenient for you as a pet parent. You don't put yourself under unnecessary stress whereby you can't keep to it. Choose a time of the day. Are you going to choose 7 a.m. in the morning? Are you going to choose 3 a.m. in the morning? Choose it because it's totally convenient and you have intention of keeping to that time. Because if you're able to do that, keeping to a specific time of the day, it helps your dogs grow consistently and it helps them physiologically to be very stable. What do I mean? If you are feeding them 7 a.m. and then 5 p.m. in the evening, you have to consider the fact that these dogs have time. They should have time to sleep. So it's not a question of when. It's a question of how consistently can I feed them at a particular time. Secondly, how often should I feed? The second question is, I recommend twice a day. In every 24 hours, choose two specific times that you can always feed them and stick to that time. Some people will tell you, oh, I went to work, that's why I normally feed them by 7 a.m., but that particular day I couldn't make it. No, choose twice. Don't feed them 3 times if you can't keep to it. Even if you can keep to 3, but twice is sufficient and is okay for them. Thirdly, what quantity of food do I administer to dogs, my new puppy? I'll tell them, go ahead, give them food while you are there watching. For the next 10-15 minutes, they are eating right there in front of you. Allow them eat as much as they can take in. As much as they are willing to absorb that period, give it to them. Then, if they get tired of eating at that particular time, make sure you take out every remnant out there. They don't have much to eat, but they should have steady supply of fresh water. They will have time to sleep. The initial time when you are giving them and they are not eating much right there in front of you, you come back the next time, they're going to eat more because they know after that period they are not going to have access to that food. What does this do to them? It gives them time to rest. It gives them time to play. It gives them very sufficient time to digest whatever they are eating. The stomach is more stable. The stomach is not so how would I put it, overburdened. So we'll say, I leave the food there anytime they want to eat. No, it's actually okay, but if you want them to be stable, feed them while you are there. Let them eat as much as they can. Knowing very well that's not the only meal for the day. You're supposed to come back some other time or later on in the day to supplement whatever they've gotten. So I always recommend you space it out, either 10 or 12 hours interval. Make it that way such that the initial food consumed, whether in the morning hours or in the afternoon hours, would have properly been digested by the gastrointestinal tract. And then when you come back the second time, they still have sufficient time to digest before they have another meal time. This does a lot of things to them. It keeps them physiologically stable. When they are full, they have time to rest, they grow better. They convert the little they are able to eat and utilize them to add body weight and grow their immunity. This is what I always advise. So please, questions as a professional vet doctor. Thank you. Now this video will not be complete if I'm not able to tell you what we do. At Vet Planet, we help you source for excellent pets. We also help you take care of them. We sell their foods, accessories, and whatever you need to make them comfortable and to be able to spoil your dogs and make them live the best of life. As a pet parent, it's your responsibility to give them the best, and at Vet Planet will help you achieve that purpose. Thank you very much. For any inquiries, you can go ahead to our bio and then